So hello there friends, so today what we're doing is a Mazda Miata top. We're going to go from this to a brand new beautiful 10 Stayfast. So here we go. So what's the first thing we do? First thing we do is technique number 328. That's legal vandalism. Okay, don't do this to somebody else's car. Just do it to the car that you're working on or your own car, okay? So why did he do that? I know that's what you're asking, right? So anyway, what we do is now we just made easy access to all the bolts and then everything to take apart this rear hold down. Now we have easy access to everything. Because if you're a bigger guy, especially if you're a bigger guy and you're trying to get this done, working through the well behind the seats, it's a lot tougher that way because you have like a window in front of your face. And if you're anything like me, a little claustrophobic, that makes me crazy. Now with the top removed, you can see all the fine details about what needs to be removed next. So you have pop rivets here that need to be removed. You can also see it right here. There's 1, 2, 3 right there. You got these flaps. Now the rear hole down here, you can see these buttons right here that need to be removed for the rear well, just like that, right? So we got a few more to go across the back, so I'll remove those. So now for technique number 655 is when you have your small parts or screws for a convertible top, when you're taking something apart, is to put the parts right on the floorboard on the passenger side if you're working on the passenger side, and the driver's side if you're working on the driver's side. This way they never get lost. You know where they are. I would say to go ahead and remove this here right away, so that way it's out of your way. So I'll just pry that away. Pry that away. There we go. Just lift right out. Now we have access to all the nuts that hold down this rear hold down at the top. So what's a good idea is to mark the location of this strap right here. This is the rear bow strap. So the rear bow is spring loaded. So once you take this apart, the strap wants to like snap away. So that's what I did here is I took my white China or my white Sharpie China marker and I marked the location of where that nut is right there on the rear hold down. So that way when we go back to put it back together again, we know where it goes. No guessing. So we got a plastic wire tie right here. It's important to know how this here goes back together, so we're going to document, right? Pull out your phone and document how this thing here is put together, so that way we can duplicate it when it comes time to put it back together. When you hit the like button, other people have the opportunity to see this video too. Now I'm moving everything to the inside because we're going to start working on this. So this is a customer supplied top where they picked this up from topsonline.com. So topsonline.com, they'll sell you a top and you can skip the middleman. You know, sometimes the upholstery shops, they mark up their tops. Well, I've never done that in 44 years that I've been doing this kind of work. I've never marked up my materials. I make my money on the labor. So it doesn't bother me to tell the customers where they can go to get their new top. Topsonline.com, not sponsored, by the way. I am also listed there as a certified installer. So you'll find me there in their list of installers if you need a top installed in Texas. They carry the famous name brand tops. So as you can see here, this name brand, also not sponsored, and the other one is Easy On. The tops are sold in two different versions. So one version, the cheaper version, it's not as expensive as the other version, is this version here. So sometimes people will buy the cheaper version, not knowing that they have to remove this rain gutter here off of the old top and install it onto the new top, which is a lot more work, as you're going to see. So they do have a version where this is included, and it's going to cost a little bit more, but you're not going to have to go through what I'm about to show you right now. What we need to do is we need to remove these rivets right here. Right there, as you can see that. So I'm gonna drill them out. Included in the pack here are the rivets that we need. And the wire ties. Nice. It looks like the parts that we're going to be transferring over are this part right here, this rain gutter, and right here I see the top cables. So all of this will get transferred over to the new top. Okay, I'm just going to drill this out. And we pull the material out from between these two layers. Also, we got to get rid of these old ones. So they'll just pop out. Just like that. Just continue all the way through. So if you're working on a light colored top like this, it's always a good idea to throw something down, a blanket or something, so that way it doesn't get the top dirty or stained. Like this one, I'm working on this light color tan top here. So I'm just going to throw what I have available, which is this piece of foam. There we go. Okay, we will start off by taking this side of the rivet, put it on the back side like that. Now, we will take the top, put it between these two layers of plastic, try to line up that hole with the rivet to the hole on the top, like that. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes you can take something like this here to help you align. That way everything's in alignment. Take this side of the rivet, put it in like that. Now, I don't have the correct tool. There must be a tool for this, but I don't have it. So I'm just going to go old school. Okay, don't laugh. Okay, I heard you laughing. Okay, let's see how this, I can make this work. Okay, I can see it there. Drum roll, please. Did I do it? Well, I guess we have some success. Okay, we're going to do the rest of them now. I'm not going to sugarcoat this one for you, but that was pretty tough and rough. Not easy. So anyway, good thing they gave me a lot of extras because I had some failures. So I pulled out all the pop rivets and I separated them and found out that they shorted me two of these longer pop rivets here. Shame, shame, shame. So what I did is I dug into my private stock and I actually found two more. Lucky me. So this part here is critical. You might want to pull out your own phone and start your own camera and document how this is put together. Because if you're dyslexic, like I am, you will put this together backwards like I do. So this here actually has a little strap that goes right here. It's broken. Broken now, but we'll put the good one on. Okay, so let's go ahead and drill those out. Now we'll switch to the other side. Okay, they put a string here for your convenience. So let's go ahead, put the string through the eye of the cable here. And then we'll pull the other end, pull the cable through the pocket. Just like that. Okay, so this is where we get put to the test. So I know that this is first and this is second. Then it goes through the material. Then there's this tail right here. The tail goes next. Then there's the plastic piece that's on the top itself, like that. And then lastly, it's the cable. Make sure that the cable side right here is closest to the edge at the top. Okay, so that's our assembly right there. What I would do is I would take a second one of these scratch-alls and feed it through the second hole. So that way everything lines up. Then take something like pliers like this to help you hold everything together. Okay, so I think everything's lined up there. I can pull that out. Oops, my pop rivet popped out. Okay, here we go. Okay, looks like it went through. Yep. Let's go ahead and cinch it up. That's one. Okay, you can see everything's lined up right there. Got our second pop rivet. Okay, that went through. Excellent. There you go. Okay, let's go get this back outside. I'm not going to show you what I had to go through to get that metal bar put back into position again. It was a struggle. So I got a couple nuts started on there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish installing the nuts on that. But I sure do feel sorry for you really tall guys. I'm not really a tall guy, and I'm all pretzeled into the back of this Miata here, if you could just imagine that. But anyway, remember this rear bow strap right there? Remember we marked where it goes? It goes right there. So this goes behind that metal strip. So I'm going to do that now. I can't do it with my hands full, show you, but this strap is going to go behind that metal hold down strip and then a nut over that. Now starting from the center and working our way out, go ahead and tighten these down. You don't want to put them too tight, because then the next guy to do this is going to yell at you. Now let's go ahead and pull the top back up, back again. Now we'll put our plastic panels back in. So there's this creasing of plastic right here. You're going to want to bend that, or else you're going to be fighting that all day. I promise you. But the wind is ferocious out here. Wow. I always forget something, don't I? So there's this part here that goes over that cable. Would have been easier to put it on earlier. But you know what? We always get through it, don't we? Phew! I'm getting closer. Thanks for hanging in there with me. We're getting there. That last one right there was really tough. I couldn't even get there's no room for that pop rivet gun. And I was contorting and contorting. Oh my gosh. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Till next time, we'll see ya.